Welcome back, guys. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. If you can hear me, let me know that, okay? I really think that today everything will be okay because the weather is really so beautiful today. No cloud in the sky, and yeah, everything is cool. By the way, I have just started another, the 50k challenge because I got a free reset yesterday. So I have started this one. Around the 7 a.m. I took the first entry, and if you are interested, then I can explain the entry I took around 7 a.m. and I have uploaded the entry over there to my Twitter. That was the entry around 7 a.m. So if you're interested, then I will explain that on. Otherwise, I'll just let it go. Over here, you can see this is the hourly fair value gap from hourly chart there. Okay. By the way, guys, if any of you actually use the topest picks, can you tell me how can I fix this one? Every single time I come here, it just go away. Okay, I have to go here, then I have to mark all of them all together again. Okay, from the beginning. So can any of you know how to fix this one? Always it whenever I will open this topest picks, it will be there. I have already layout saved. I just saved the layout so many times, but I don't know how to do that. No, I didn't trade 8:30 news. I traded the 7 a.m. kill zone, so I didn't trade the 8:30 news. It was a very nice run, though I wasn't here. I just came home. Let me put it over there so that I can. Okay. We have another news around 9:45, so no trade before 9:45. Just keep that in your mind. Here is your hourly fair value gap. Above this hourly last fair value gap, here is your entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Entry last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Yep, so far I'm bullish, but I will take my decision when I will say around 9:30 or uh, 9:45 after the news how this fair value gap trade. Okay, if I see market went below the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, then I will look for sell and I will go for this obvious liquid. This low has taken out by that low, which is called the shallow run. So this low is actually the lowest low, which is actually the liquidity. So I will go for that sell side liquidity, but initially I'm not looking for sell side because I'm bullish. Let me go to the daily chart first. On day, so if you see from the daily chart, it has traded the daily fair value gap. So it came here to this daily entry fair value gap. Now it should go higher, and why it is look like that? It wasn't like that. Okay, whatever. So there is a fair value gap. I'm not sure that market is going to make this fair value gap or not. Here is the fair value gap around that area. That fair value gap is actually from hourly chart. So let me like put it like over there, and here this is the daily fair value gap. So yep, initially I'm expecting that market will reach to this daily fair value gap today. It will reach until that daily fair value gap, or it will trade at least to the low of this candle. So this is the consecutive order block. It will reach until that low. That is my belief. Initially I'm bullish. Okay, so yeah, then see there one broke min closed below, so it was short. Right now before 9:13 there's no entry is valid for me. Okay, I'm not interested to take any kind of entry before 9:30. Whatever, guys, what I was talking about here. So yeah, so market reach until this is the 15-minute last fair value gap. Let me go one after another. So from daily chart, market has traded this bullish fair value gap. Just look at this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. If you just mark it, I don't want to mark it, but if you want to keep it on your chart, you can keep it. You can see this is a constant encroachment, so market reach until the constant encroachment, take that low, then it is going higher. So even if it wants to, I mean, go lower, it should make a fair value gap, or maybe it will reach until that fair value gap. So it will, most of probable thing is market will be consolidated today. I'm not expecting some kind of expansion today, so we will see. Okay, if you see from the weekly chart as well, you can see that market has traded this weekly bullish fair value gap. Over here, this is the weekly bullish fair value gap. After trading this weekly bullish fair value gap, I'm not sure did it trade the 50% or not. Okay, perfect. So let me change the color, and let me weekly daily. Okay, weekly daily hourly minute. Okay, don't need that on. You can see market reach until the constant encroachment of the weekly fair value gap. So perfectly. Okay, I didn't see that, that's my mistake, sorry. But it trade until the constant encroachment of that weekly fair value gap, and then market is reversing. So it's a very nice or good sign that market will keep going higher from the weekly chart. It should keep going higher, so I'm expecting bull run today. Let's see. Okay, it can consolidate as well, because today is actually Friday, so the last day of the week. It can consolidate. So far I'm bullish from the daily chart as well. It traded the constant encroachment weekly chart and the daily chart, so it's simple that market can reach until this bearish fair value gap. I don't have any sell side buy side liquidity, or I don't have any sell side liquidity from the daily chart for Nasdaq, so no buy side or sell side, no bias today. I don't have any bias today. Okay, no bias, simply no bias. If I don't have any bias, then what I should do, I will go to the lower time frame. First I will go to hourly chart. From hourly chart, I will start to look for some kind of buy side liquidity. Can I have any kind of relatively equal highs? No, I don't have any relatively equal highs. That means I don't have any buy side liquidity from hourly chart. No buy side liquidity. Okay, try to understand the fact. There is no buy side liquidity which I can target from hourly chart. Now let's see if we have any sell side liquidity or not. Now if you look over here, this is relatively equal lows from the hourly chart, sell side liquidity. Okay, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows, a very nice clean sell side liquidity on that area. If you mark this low as well, this is a whole zone. Okay, still this is inside the weekly fair value gap. I have the sell side liquidity, market can go for that sell side liquidity. I'm not telling you that market has to go for that, but it can go for that. And how do I know that market is going for that? It will depend on this last fair value gap from hourly chart. If you look at the hourly chart, then either this last fair value gap or this entry fair value gap. Right now market is trading this entry fair value gap from hourly chart. So if any of this fair value gap can hold the price, send it back below here. Okay, so something like this, I will expect something like that. Oh man, I am just fed up. Okay, I am just fed up to mark. Ah, where is that? Just a second. Okay, so if something happen like this, market will go lower, make a bearish fair value gap again from hourly chart. It will trade that bearish fair value gap. This is the probability. Or what it can do, it can make a bullish fair value gap from hourly chart. After making that bullish fair value gap, market can just simply tap to this bullish fair value gap. Then it can keep going higher until this daily last fair value gap. Okay, so this is the daily last fair value gap. It can reach until that imbalance. So this is both high, I mean, two probable thing right now. So everything will depend on this fair value gap from 15-minute chart and from hourly chart, if it can make a bullish fair value gap. So that fair value gap will decide where market is going today. Is it bullish or is it bearish? So far I'm bullish, and I'm expecting that market will go higher and it will reach until this daily fair value gap. That is the daily fair value gap. It will reach until that daily fair value gap. That is my overall idea, or that is my thinking. As I have this sell side liquidity around that area, so it can reverse as well. We will see how it react after 9:45. Okay, let's go to 15-minute chart now. Now this is the 15-minute chart, and I'm just going to remove the weekly fair value gap. Just remember, it has traded the weekly fair value gap constant encroachment. So I'm going to remove that one. I'm also going to remove the daily fair value gap. So this is the daily fair value gap as well. I'm going to remove that one. Here, this is the hourly last fair value gap, and let me remove this one as well. Yeah. So this is the daily, hourly last fair value gap. Market didn't reach over there, but this is the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So if market keep going lower, close below the constant encroachment, that will be a sign that market is falling actually. If it can close below the constant encroachment, at the same time, if it can make a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, this is the part you have to understand very clearly. Here, if it can go below, make a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, then it will go to that 15-minute bearish fair value gap. I will start to look for a sell setup. Simple. If it react from this constant encroachment, or maybe it will close below the constant encroachment, but it will fail to make any bearish fair value gap. If it fails to make any bearish fair value gap, I don't care. Even if it reach until that sell side liquidity, I'm just not interested to take that entry. Anything, I'm not interested. If it doesn't close below the constant encroachment, instead of that, it started to go higher. When it will be above this fair value gap, I will start to look for buy setup. Otherwise, I will do nothing. This is called trading. Please don't force me to take the entry, because when I just now some of my older friends started to complain me that I focus on the chat most of the time. I should not do that. So yeah, I'm not gonna focus on the chat. Otherwise, I mean, instead of that, I will just go with my face. I mean, with my force. Okay. So if something happen like that, I'll be interested to trade. If nothing happens like that, I will just do nothing. I will see whole price action. Here you can see this is the, just let him load little bit. Okay, so this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If you go to your 15-minute, oh man, I'm just fed up, seriously. Okay, I don't know how to save this layout so that every single time I don't need to do that. I'm just trying to do that. I mean, trying to learn that. Okay, if you go to your chart, 15th May 2024, 8:30 candle. Okay, that was a CPI candle. I mean, CPI buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That is that fair value gap, the last fair value gap. Okay, now you can see market first retraced from the constant encroachment of that 15-minute fair value gap. All of you know how to trade the CPI, so I'm not interested to explain this thing. CPI, after the next week we have another CPI, we will trade that CPI again, but today I'm not interested to talk. But this is the fair value gap. So first time market has rejected from the low, constant encroachment. Now look over here, it tapped to this 15-minute fair value gap, last fair value gap high. Okay, it tapped over there, it started to go higher. Now at the morning session, I am sure that none of you are interested about my entry and the morning session around the 7 a.m. kill zone, but there was a setup actually. Let me explain it by myself. So I was over here in 15-second chart. I saw market tap to this fair value gap. I wanted to see that market will go little lower, but it didn't do that. After that, it has given me the market structure shift over there. I didn't take my entry because I needed more confirmation, because this breaker block, I was looking for this breaker block. I wanted to see that market will close above this breaker block. When it didn't close above this breaker block, I didn't take my entry over there. Then market went higher. I expected that market will reach until this volume balance. Market didn't do that. Instead of that, market went little higher. When it went little higher, then I started to look for entry to that order block. So this is the order block. I mean, this is the middle candle, which is actually used as a order block, but this is not exactly order block. And where was my target? This relatively equal high. Just look, this high has taken by that high with a shallow run. Okay, and the time was 7 a.m. kill zone. So that was very nice buy side liquidity for me. I took my entry around that area, and I got stopped out maybe here. Yeah, I got stopped out here. Okay, so near about 30 handle. but I had to go outside. That's why I didn't hold my trade until that buy side liquidity. I just stopped out over there, then I go outside. But that was the entry from the 7 a.m. close zone. Now it can be a low probability for you. I agree with you, but it was cool for me, okay, because I saw the reaction, perfect reaction, and from 15-minute chart, just look at the price action over there. It was very nice, cleared all of this liquidity. I was bullish. I didn't get any setup over there, so I didn't take any entry around that area. I was looking for entry around that area actually, but it didn't give me any entry. Instead of that, if you remember to my tweet, I told that it is a better it's a better place to take short. So there was a very nice short setup around from this bearish parabolic from 15-minute chart. See this thing, whatever happened over here, I'm just expecting same thing around that area. So try to understand this fact. Market has taken the sell side liquidity, very nice market structure shift, bullish parabolic gap. Again, now look at this leg. Market has taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift. This is that bullish parabolic gap. I'm just going to show you something that will help you to understand the price action. I mean, this bullish parabolic gap and this bullish parabolic gap, both of them are same. When market has come here, I will start to look for a buy setup here. Okay, I have to start a look for a buy setup. Now if market don't make the buy setup, instead of that happens something like this. Look, this candle, the last candle, closed below the constant encroachment. Okay, it closed below the constant encroachment and made a bearish parallel gap. Look over there, there is a very nice bearish parallel gap. Price trade that bearish parallel gap, boom. Same thing if it happens over here. Market went lower, closed below this constant encroachment. At the same time, it has made a bearish parallel gap. I will start to look for a sell setup from that bearish parallel gap. Now I'm not gonna target this low or until this constant encroachment or this sells liquid. Now I'm not gonna do that. Instead of that, I will try to find out one kind of some kind of 1 minute liquidity. Again, as I tweeted for the first time, this is the time to look for buy setup. This is that area. I'm extremely looking for a buy setup. Okay, I'm not interested to look for sell. I will look for sell if just something like this happened. Just same thing, okay, over here. If something happened like this, same thing, then I will start to look for a sell. Otherwise, I'm just looking for a buy. I hope that it's absolutely clear to all of you guys, because I mean, I guess it's clear. Okay, just let me know. I would love to read your comment if it is clear or not. Okay, just same thing. Okay, over here. I mean, exactly the same thing I'm expecting. If anyone has any confusion, you can ask me before 9:30 or 9:45, because I'm not interested to take any kind of entry before 9:45, because we have a news around 9:45. So I will wait until 9:45. Now over here, if you look for any kind of setup around that area after 9 until 9:45, if you look for any kind of setup, I will tell you, brother, this stream is not for you. Okay, I'm not able to give you something, because I strictly told you no trade is valid from 9 to 9:30. I don't care how beautifully it will go lower, or maybe until this 1 minute last parabolic gap. Let me mark the 1 minute last parabolic gap over there. This is the 1 minute last parabolic gap. Okay, I don't care how market will reach over there or market will go up. I don't just care. I will wait until 9:30, at least 9:30, then 9:45. As we have a medium impact news, the best idea is to wait until 9:45. After that, if you get any kind of setup, yeah, you are free to fly. But here, this whole setup, it's not valid. If you take this type of entry around that time, please leave me alone. I'm not able to teach you something. I'm not able to give you something. I'm not able to share something with you, because you are just kind of person who fly with the price. I'm not interested with that. Without logic, I don't want to fly. Okay, so yeah, it's been a long. I was outside of the market, and because of the load shedding, This week was disaster for me, but still I believe that I will recover from everything. We will see. Okay, don't focus on 1 minute chart, focus over here on 15-minute chart. Let's see what is happening over here. Just focus on this 15-minute chart. What is happening around that area? Is it really would love to this bullish fair value gap is able to hold the price, send it back? Why it will go higher? Because I have an inefficiency over there. Do I have any buy side liquidity? No, I don't have. I don't have any buy side liquidity. Do I have any sell side liquidity? Yes, I have the sell side liquidity. But to go for this sell side liquidity, I mean, I have this sell side liquidity as well. This is the shallow run, so this is also the sell side liquidity. But I'm not interested to hold my trade. Even if I take a sell, I'm just not interested to hold my trade for a longer run. Okay, so something like from here to here. No, I'm not interested to take this type of long run. I'm very happy to take 25 to 40 handle. Okay, to be honest, brother, I'm just absolutely perfect, absolutely okay with 25 to 40 handle, and I believe that it is possible to be a profitable trader by only 25 to 40 handle. Okay, in my psychological group, I have someone, I mean, some people who are proving that. Okay, if you don't believe me, ask. I believe that someone is over here still from my psychological group. Just ask them. Okay, they will tell you that is it really possible or not to be a profitable trader by just 25 to 40 handle. It's a trap sell. Oh, okay, it's clear. Thank you, Jerry Swag. By the way, guys, before 9:30 I need some likes from all of you guys, because yeah, I have 4 minutes left. Please give me some likes. Okay, now about 1990 people are watching. Give me at least 50 likes, please. Very true. Thank you, Peter, for confirming that. Thank you, brother. The evil genius. Thank you, brother. So really, I don't like to hold my trade for longer week. Okay, I mean for longer handle, like 80 handle, 100 handle, 200 handle. No, I don't like it. Instead of that, I would love to take an entry. I will close my trade as soon as possible. When it will reach in a logical level, I will close my trade. Now, in the morning session, if you have already watched my entry, which I have already uploaded to my Twitter, you will see that when it reached to that last fair value gap, if I closed my trade, I would have taken 40 handle. Okay, instead of that, I was waiting to get that 50 handle, so I just got stopped out with 30 handle. I don't like that, but yeah, it is true. I mean, this is my way to trade. It doesn't mean that you have to trade the same way I'm trading. No, I'm not telling you that. But if you ask me, I would love to get rid of the forest which is full of very dangerous animal. Okay, I don't want to be killed. I don't want to be killed because of my greed. So I love to close my trade as soon as possible. Ryan, are you loving and learning from brother Chitu? Smash the like button. Thank you, brother. Yes, okay, thank you for the penguin effects. Thanks for that, man. Listen to T2, he is the wizard, no fucking doubt. Okay, Peter, that was awesome, man. You are wise to stay out between 9 and 9:30. It's just gambling. No need to explain. We all trade according to how we see the charts. Absolutely, brother. It's your choice. NQ closing below 15-minute consequent encroachment. Yeah, if it close below the 15-minute consequent encroachment and make a bearish fair value gap. The most important part is the bearish fair value gap. Look over here. Just see this scene. Look at this scene. Just copy it over here. Just copy this scene over here. Try. Just believe me. History repeats. This is your history, which is going to repeat over here. Just believe me over here one time, okay, and then see how it reacts. If it happens something like this, exactly the same thing, I mean it will make a bearish fair value gap, then you will start to look for a sell setup. If it fails to make a bearish fair value gap, no sell setup. Just no sell setup. Keep looking for, I mean just wait for breaking this 15-minute bullish fair value gap to the upper part, then look for the buy. No sell setup. Okay, so keep that in your mind. You and me both, bro. Hey, Will, thanks, man. Ahmad Umaid. Okay, so it closed below the 15-minute constant encroachment. Now let's see if it can make a bearish fair value gap or not. Okay, just wait. We have 9:45, we have a news, so we don't have anything to do until 9:45. So this is 15 minutes and this candle will close within 15 minutes. So let's see how it closes. Okay, if it can make a bearish fair value gap, that is a high probability to look for a sell setup from that bearish fair value gap. That doesn't mean market make a bearish fair value gap, then go back over that bearish fair value gap, you are going to take a sell. No, not like that. You have to go to 1 minute chart, look for the setup from 1 minute chart. If you get it, perfect. If you don't get it, let it go. Kesh, thanks for the penguin, man. Brother, sell liquidity, it's match with weekly constant encroachment. I don't remember, brother. I just go to your chart and mark it, okay? I don't remember actually. But I remember this one is the exactly the constant encroachment of the weekly chart. This low. That is the week constant encroachment of that. Yeah, I mean this obvious liquidity is at the level of the constant encroachment of weekly chart. Yeah, you're right, brother. Nico. Stoic, game over. Okay, small news. Hey George, by the way, did I get 50 likes? No, I didn't. I get 41 likes. I don't like it. I thought that I will get at least 50 likes before 9:30, but I didn't get it. Like or leave, guys. ABS, you missed my whole part. Okay, I started to explain everything from the beginning of my stream, so you have to watch the first part. Why I will look for sell side? You have to watch the first part, brother. So please watch the first part, then you will understand. Okay, you are bullish or bearish. I have already explained that, Japan. So you are late. I am not able to explain that from the beginning again. I just can't say I'm bullish. I just can't say I'm bearish. So please, when the stream will finish, watch the first part. You will understand. This is the waiting time. I know that you guys are not interested to wait, but trust me, this game is the game of waiting. If you can wait more than me, you will be profitable more than me. If you are just rush to take an entry, you will take more losses. Okay, so keep that in your mind. Mhm. Daily fair value up 75% reached, mama. I didn't see it, mama. Let me check. It reached to the constant encroachment of the weekly fair value gap, but let me check the daily fair value gap as well. Oh, mama, I just can't save it. Okay, it's not saving. Okay, yesterday you show me this layout, everything, but it's not saving. I don't know why. And every single time I have to do this bullshit. Yep, just missed by one tick, I guess. But yeah, still it reached until the 75%. But yeah, but it is exactly the consequent encroachment of the weekly fair value gap as well. Okay, so maybe market is going to make a bearish fair value gap. Just look at this candle. Okay, look over here. The same thing. Keep looking over here. Don't focus on this 1 minute chart. Don't focus. Instead of focusing over here, just focus over there. See, this thing happened. If the same thing happened over there, I'm very much interested. If it doesn't happen, I'm just not interested. Simple. Okay, Keep that in your mind. Don't say anything else until 50 likes. Okay, teamed. Yeah, I will do that, brother. They will genius. Rewatch. Hi, brother. Long time. Nice to hear you voice again. Glad you are safe and well. Thanks, brother Avi. I'm okay, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I'm okay. Leonardo, hey man, how are you, brother? There is a new opening gap. I didn't mark it. That means it was not important for me. I guess, Peter. I don't know. One question has something to do with the fact that in hourly one price closed above 50% bearish entry gap. Except whatever I explained over here, except that I don't see anything. Okay, when there is something from 15-minute chart, I have a very clean price action from 15-minute chart. I really don't go to hourly chart, but let me check it as you asked. So let me check it actually. So either way, market didn't make any hourly fair value gap yet. So it is going to make an hourly fair value gap, but for that I have to wait for until 10 to see it is going to make any hourly fair value gap or not. Still now it didn't close, so I have this hourly fair value gap around that area, but it's too low. Okay, it's inside the consolidation area. I mean the last fair value gap from hourly chart. It's, you know how to use this last fair value gap, but this fair value gap I was expecting that market will make some kind of hourly bearish fair value gap over there, but it didn't do that. So I'm not just interested for hourly chart. Instead I would love to stay in 15-minute chart. Okay, so wait until 15-minute this candle close, and then if it can make a bearish fair value gap, you know how to trade this one. See over here, the same thing. I will start to look for the same thing. If it fails to make a bearish fair value gap and this candle close above the constant encroachment, then I will say this is the fake breakout. Again, if market failed to make a bearish fair value gap and this candle close above the constant encroachment, I will say this is a fake breakout. If it is a fake breakout, I'm interested to bull, not interested to take sell. But if it doesn't make any bearish fair value gap, at the same time it closed below the constant encroachment, I am just not interested to do anything until price left this fair value gap. Until price left that fair value gap, I'm just not interested to do anything. Okay, try to understand. Hey Martin, this is the first time you look for, I mean you are looking for sell. I'm glad that you are looking for sell, brother. So I'm going to remove this 1 minute last fair value gap. The reason is actually market went through the last fair value gap. Still it is inside the 15-minute fair value gap. Some of you can say this is market structure shift, fair value gap. Market has traded this fair value gap, very immediate reaction. Let's go for buy. Okay, just look over here. This swing high is valid for shifting market structure. Very nice swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Fair value gap. Take entry for the buy. Let's go for some kind of buy. I am not interested because this 15-minute, look at this 15-minute chart. How can you tell me that market is going higher from there? I took my buy over there at around the 7 a.m. Just check my Twitter. The reason is, just look over here, where did it reach? To the 15-minute fair value gap high. But around that area, is it telling you that I'm going higher, or is it telling you that I'm going lower? Just telling nothing to you, just nothing. So keep waiting. If it was this setup, okay, if this setup was above the constant encroachment of this 15-minute bullish fair value gap, above the constant encroachment, I would maybe I'm already in the market. If there was no news, maybe I was in the market already. But here, look, it is happening below this, I mean lower part of this 15-minute fair value gap. Guys, I'm keep talking this thing so that you can learn why this buy setup is not valid. Even if there was no news around 9:45, I wouldn't push my button over there. Why? The reason is this setup created below the 50% of this bullish fair value gap. In In the past I have seen that this thing doesn't work. Remember, there was a setup from 1 minute chart that didn't work. Buy setup that didn't work. How can I know it is going to work again? But brother, it is going higher. I don't care if this setup created above the constant encroachment of this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. I was in the market already if there was no news. But right now, I'm just not interested. Simply, I'm just not interested. 5 minutes left for the news, and look over here. Remember, what did I say? If it fails to make a bearish fair value gap, at the same time, if it close above the constant encroachment, I will say this is the fake breakout. So I will be still bullish. I will still look for bull run. Keep that in your mind. Anybody has any question? If you don't have any question, give me the likes. Okay, give me the likes, please. Now, thanks God, it's Friday. Okay, retracing. Okay, news at 9:45. Absolutely, brother. We have news around 9:45. Go to DXY T2. What do I have in DXY? Okay. If you look to the DXY, it's simply looking for this sell side liquidity. It's simply going for this sell side liquidity. Very clean. Look over here. It's very clean that it's going for this sell side liquidity. What is that sell side liquidity? Obvious liquidity. Okay. Now, from where I have marked that obvious liquidity, I don't remember. To be honest, I really don't remember. But when I marked it as a sell side liquidity, obviously this is sell side liquidity. But I just don't remember which time frame I have marked it. So it is going for this sell side liquidity. As dollar index is bearish, this guy should keep going higher. Okay, but when it is going lower, that doesn't mean it has to go higher. Okay, that doesn't mean that it can go low as well. And if you remember from the beginning of my stream, I told that I am bullish. I'm just not bearish. I am bullish, but I will look for sell if that type of things happen. Then I will look for sell. Otherwise, I'm bullish. Okay, if I change my word, tell me. I'm just in front of everyone. So if I lie to you or if I change my sentence, just tell me that. You don't have to worry about anything. Just tell me, brother, you told that you are bearish today. Now you are telling you are bullish. If I say something like that, just tell me in front of everyone. Okay. So let's see how it reacts. Yeah, this entry, I'm just not interested. That's all. Can enter trades? No. On trading view for top step X? No, you can't. For top step X, you have to take entry to the top step X. I mean, here this is absolutely the different type of name. See, S1, something like that. But in if you go to the top step X, it is sonnet, something like that. So yeah, it's different. News in 1 minute. So I would love to see what happened around the news. And look at over here. Okay, there is no 15-minute bearish fair value gap. That means if this candle can close above the constant encroachment of this bullish fair value gap, I will be still bullish. I'm not interested to take sell. I will keep looking for buy. Not interested to take sell. Keep that in your mind as well. There's no bearish fair value gap. Okay, all I need to see that this candle should close above this line. That's all I would love to see. If this candle close below this line, I will have no opportunity to take buy or take sell. I will be in no man's land. This is the logic according to my knowledge, but that doesn't mean you are not going to take buy or sell. Trading is your, okay, it closed above this line, so I am still bullish. Now I will start to look for a buy setup. If I get a buy setup, I'll go for that. If I don't get it, I'll do nothing. Simple. Let's wait. Can I take a sell? No, I can't take a sell. If I want to take a sell, I have to wait, close this parabolic gap perfectly from 15-minute chart and a bearish parabolic gap. So I need a bearish parabolic gap if I would love to take a sell. Without bearish parabolic gap, I am unable to take sell. I am only able to take buy. Okay, there is no sell setup for me. Now look over here. This setup, okay, maybe you took that entry around that area. Did you close it over there, or you would look for this last parabolic gap or something like that? In that type of situation, look at this reaction. The reason is market create this setup below the constant encroachment. That means you should not go for the buy from here. If you would love to look for a buy, you have to start to look for it above the constant encroachment, not below. Okay. Ryan, thanks for that, man. Really, today is Friday, so be very, very, very careful. Okay. I mean, Friday is extremely difficult to trade. Last Friday, I put my stream members only because of your comments, but today I just opened it. But please, if you don't, if you can stay without trading today, don't trade today. Friday is extremely difficult to trade, trust me. It's extremely difficult to trade, so that's the best opportunity for, I mean, that's the best decision for you if you don't trade Friday. But still, if you get any opportunity, go for the trade. Now here market went higher, maybe this is a market structure shift, entry favorable gap, last favorable gap. Brother, I'm gonna take my sell from there. No, you can't take the sell from there. Why you are going to take the sell? Was there any bearish favorable gap from 15-minute chart? No, brother. Then why you are going to look for a sell? But brother, it is falling, let it fall, just let it fall. How far it will go? Here I have this sell side liquidity. What do you think? If market really would love to go for this sell side liquidity, isn't it going to make any kind of bearish parabolic gap? I don't think so. Without making any bearish parabolic gap, market can't fall until that area. So why you are in rush? Instead of that, keep waiting. Okay, let's wait. So far market has told you that I'm going higher so far. Okay, but just wait. Even if you miss everything, let it go. Don't force the market. Hi T2, can I apply this concept to stocks? I guess it's universal, so you can use this concept to everywhere. Okay, whoever took the buy over there, it was very clean, right? When market was going higher, just look until that area. Oh man, I missed that entry. I missed it, bro. You, why did you stop me? I should take that entry for that buy sell liquidity, or maybe until that high. I took my buy entry over there. Look, are you really interested to take that buy? No. Why? What is the reason? Lower part of this bullish 15-minute parabolic gap. Okay, so keep that in your mind. I'm beginning to realize him. Sorry. I'm beginning to realize him. Stoic, I didn't understand, brother. What did you say? I mean, if it is a good, then repeat. If it's something bad, don't repeat it. Okay. I'm really fed up with lot of negative comments. Now, guys, I'm getting a lot of negative comments in my Twitter. I don't know how to manage this. What I have done wrong, I don't know. Maybe I should have started a mentorship or something like that. Then I won't get that type of comments. Some of you are really so lazy. You don't want to use this thing. You don't want to take notes. You would love to take the entry only. Okay, brother, this is a cell setup, market structure. Let's take a cell. You're just interested to take cell. You don't want to read anything. You don't want to practice anything. You just want to see something and then apply them to your market. No, it's not going to work like that way. It is falling, right? See, from 15 minutes, it is falling. Brother, it is going for this sell sell liquidity. Maybe for this obvious liquidity. Take sell, take sell. See the fall, how beautiful the fall is. Take the sell. Can I take a sell over there? I can take a sell over there. This is a very nice market structure shift for me. Look over here. I would go for that trade. Now, I'm not interested to uh, influence you to take this type of entry. Why? Because this is illogical. Market is not reversing from 15-minute fair value gap. So, you should not take entry around that area. Can I take this type of entry? Absolutely I can. If you don't believe me, I will push my button. Just if you don't believe me, because though this is my not paper money, okay? Even if you want, I can push my button over there, but I am not interested to influence you to take this type of entry, because not always this type of entry works. Not always means it's not working at least 80% of the time. It doesn't work like that way. So when something doesn't work 80% of the time, I'm not interested to take that type of things. This is 50-50. If I take this entry around that area, maybe my stop loss is here somewhere. Okay, I have to put my stop loss around that area. So it's near about 21 handle. Okay, brother, then I would love to take my entry from the consonant crossman. Then it will be 15 handle. And maybe I will go until that area. So something like that. Can I take this type of entry? It's 50-50. Are you really interested to take this type of entry? If you are interested, no problem. I have no problem. But it is illogical. There is no logic. Why you are taking sell? From where market is falling? From this hourly fair value gap. But where is the setup is going to happen? Here, not here. You didn't take the setup from there. You are taking a setup from here. See how far it has reached already. When it reached from there to there is a entry fair value gap from hourly chart. Go to your hourly chart and just mark the hourly entry fair value gap. There was a entry fair value gap from hourly chart. Now it is it is retracing from hourly chart. Why I can't take my entry from there? Because it reached a lot already. A lot. Okay, it has already expanded a lot. Should I take that entry? Now it should not take that entry. But can I take that entry? Absolutely you can. It's 50-50. Do you want to take that entry? I'm not interested. Just it works 80% of the if it worked 80% of the time, I would say you that last fair cap is broken. Sorry, the bullish fair cap is broken. Go for that sell setup. I'm just not interested to force you to take this entry. Brother, this way we will miss every run. No, you won't miss every run. You will get your chance, okay? Just be patient. You will get your chance. Your time will come. Could I take that sell? Absolutely I could. If market could make a bearish fair value cap over there, then this candle could trade that bearish fair value cap. I would push my button over there. I don't care about anything. Even if when I got this market structure shift, I'm already in the market. Right now, I'm just not interested. Simple. You don't want to work with the logic? No problem. There's a lot of YouTubers over there. They're doing the streaming. You can follow them. You will get a lot of setup. Okay, trust me, brother. I am not the good on even. I'm not even good. So please. Now when I can look for a sell, if this candle can close this fair value gap, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If it can close below this fair value gap, at the same time if it can make a bearish fair value gap from here, you will wait to market reach to that bearish fair value gap, start to look for sell. You have sell side liquidity. Why you are worrying about? You see this low? This low is your sell side liquidity. You know if market would love to go lower, it will reach until that low, then the constant encroachment, finally the sell side liquidity. Why you are worrying about to miss that run? Why? Maybe market is going to consolidate. Let it consolidate. No problem. You are not going to trade today. Doesn't matter. But work with some kind of logic. Okay, if there is no logic, no trade. This is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If this fair value gap broken, market closed below this fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Okay, it closed below this 15-minute fair value gap. What does it mean? Last fair value gap failed to hold the price. What is the next step? Sell side liquidity. When I will take my entry, wait until your premium, okay, premium and discount. What is your premium? If it can make a bullish fair value gap, sorry, bearish fair value gap, that is going to be your premium. If it can go to that bearish fair value gap, okay, start to look for a sell from that fair value gap, because you know you have this sell side liquidity. Until then, you can't look for a sell. Simple. When to wait for the 15-minute fair value gap plus 1-minute market structure setup. When to go for just the 1-minute market structure from a POI. Your POI is your 15-minute fair value gap, brother. So 1-minute market structure shift is from your POI. Now can I look for a buy from here? Yeah, you can look for a buy from there. Okay, you can look for a buy from there, but is it really logical? Absolutely it's logical. Why? Market reach until the last fair value gap. See, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So you have a logic here now. Remember I took that buy from there. Same logic. All you need a market structure shift. Now is it going to give you a market structure shift? I don't know. If it has given you a market structure shift after taking the sell side liquidity, 1-minute sell side liquidity, let's go for the buy. I have no problem with that. But if you don't get a market structure shift over here, you are not allowed to take buy. Can I take a sell? I have already told you, no you can't. If you want to take a sell, you have to wait for a bearish fair value gap. There is no other way. Over confirmation is market has to close below this fair value gap, last fair value gap, then I will say last fair value gap has broken. So far this is the fake breakout from 1-minute chart. Just look over here. Just fake breakout from 1-minute chart. Even from 15-minute chart, it didn't close below the last fair value gap. So still now this last fair value gap is holding the price. What does it mean? Market has already taken the sell side liquidity, reversed from the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Sorry, yeah, bullish fair value gap high. Consequent encroachment of the weekly fair value gap. Consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. How many things do you have over here? It has taken all the sell side liquidity. Then a very nice displacement, right? Very nice displacement. Entry fair value gap, last fair value gap. If market would love to go higher, it should not close below the consequent encroachment of that last fair value gap, right? Remember our well-known setup? It should not close below the consequent encroachment. If it is closed below the consequent encroachment, okay, I got my confirmation now. I can go for the sell. What should I need more? Just a bearish fair value gap. If it fails to close below this fair value gap, as it is so small, that's why I'm talking about the whole fair value gap. If it was a big fair value gap like this, I would say that consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. If it failed to close below that fair value gap, okay, that means the last fair value gap is holding the price. Can I look for a sell? No, you can't. You should look for a buy instead of looking for a sell. Okay guys, look over here. Where did it close? Where did it close? The constant encroachment, above the constant encroachment. What does it mean? Still this fair value gap is holding the price, but brother, it is falling. I can see it's falling, but for that you have to make a bearish fair value gap. This candle can simply reverse. I'm missing everything. Yeah, just miss it, brother. Just miss it. You didn't miss it yet. Okay, market has opened just half an hour. Just half an hour. just 30 minutes has passed, whole day you have,